Today's video is all about farmhouse rustic home decor with a little twist of spring. If you like today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So first up, we're going to take this rooster I picked up from Walmart for like $1 something, really inexpensive. And we're going to use some Jenga blocks. So I'm going to use 5. I'm going to glue them together. This is going to be the stand for the rooster. Now I want to create this rooster and I want it to look almost like something you would find at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to get a little creative with some paint. Now for the base, I'm going to paint that with some nutmeg, but I also add some white and some darker brown to it after it dries. So for the rooster, I'm going to use a couple different colors. I'm going to start off with some dark gray, granite gray, and then I have some metallic gray, and I'm just going to place the gray in different areas on the rooster. A little white, a little brown, just basically go back and forth. Like I said, I want to make something that looks like something you would find at Hobby Lobby. This is going to be like kind of a stain. So after I apply all the paint, I'm going to be wiping it off with a baby wipe and make it a little lighter. Right now I'm using some gray, metallic gray, granite gray, and then you'll see I'll be adding some white on top, a little brown in between, brown for his feet, and I also use antique wax as well. Dollar Tree used to carry the little roosters and the cows and the pigs. I don't know if they're going to bring them back this year. I hope they do, actually. But if you can't find it at Dollar Tree, you can always check out Walmart. This is where I always find some of the little farmhouse wood pieces. And they're really inexpensive. I believe this is like maybe $1.50 or something. I can't remember. So now I'm using the baby wipe to wipe off most of that paint. And it looks so much better now that, I'm wiping off that paint. And then for the stand, like I said, I added some darker brown, a little bit of white, trying to match the rooster. So I wanted to add some type of a little tag. So grabbed a little piece of drop cloth and just going to write out the word cluck with my black marker. So I decided to add the clock sign to his neck. And now I'm going to place the rooster right on top of that stand with some glue. So I decided to add just a little collar to the bottom of the stand. I took 2 pieces of these little purple lilacs from Dollar Tree. Just going to glue them together and then glue them to the bottom of the stand. And that's it for this project. Super cute. I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring my video today. Have you ever thought about learning something new? Well, Skillshare has over 1,000 online classes for you to enhance your creativity. It has a variety of different classes from baking, photography, and crafting is one of my favorite. My recent video lesson that I took was the baking class. How to learn how to bake bread and bagels. I love learning how to make bagels and homemade bread. Skillshare, they offer a very low monthly fee, or you can pay an annual fee, and the lessons are ads-free. If you are interested in trying a new skill, click the link in my description box and you'll get a promo code for a discount to see if this is for you. Next up, we're going to take this little frame I got from Dollar Tree. It's like a little sign, and I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree 2024 calendar. And I decided to use the pig out of this calendar. This one's super easy. All I'm going to do is remove the little wood beads at the top. I'm going to fill the holes with some spackle. Now I'm going to paint the whole entire sign with some white paint. Now I need to place that sign right on top of that calendar to get an idea where I need to cut it to place it inside. And then once I have an idea where I need to cut it, I'll go ahead and trim it down. And to place it inside, I'm just going to use the glue stick to hold it in place. If you like farmhouse decor, these calendars are great to create something. They're so simple and so easy. Now I'm going to place it right inside that frame. I'm going to be using a Cricut tool just to go over the top. Make sure that there's no air bubbles or anything on top. And that is it for this project. For this one, we're going to use a Dollar Tree tag, and I used my Cricut and created a stencil. I'm going to start off by painting the back with some warm beige paint, and then I'm going to apply some antique white over the top. I'm going to have a variety of different colors. I'm going to be painting this tag. Now I'm adding some red barn paint, and then I'm going to add a little bit of pink. Like I said, I'm going to add a variety of different colors. I'm trying to make it look like a specific picture that I seen of a farmhouse tag. And sometimes when you see something and you try to create something, it does not come out right. But in the end, it did come out as close as I can get it. Now I'm adding some brown, now a little black around the corners, a little bit inside. Now I'm going to be placing down the stencil that I created. I'm going to start off with the eggs first. So I'm going to be using black paint for both the stencils. Just going to use a little paintbrush and just dab on some of the black paint lightly. Now I'm going to remove the stencil, and it came out really nice. Place down the rooster stencil right underneath the word eggs. I'm going to do the same thing, just dab on some of the black paint. And now I'll remove the stencil, and this is how it turned out. Looks really good. And now I'm just going to remove some of the vinyl pieces in between the letters. Now I just want to add some final touches on the sign. I'm just going to add some black in the corners, some in front, just to make it more rustic. And then I want to hang it, so I'm going to grab a little piece of covered wire from Hobby Lobby and just place it inside the top of the hole. And that is it for this project, and look how adorable it came out. This one we're going to use some wood from Dollar Tree, and I picked up some paint sticks from Home Depot. And this little stand, it came off one of Dollar Tree's hop sign. Now I need to place some angles at the top. Some are going to be slanted, some are going to be with a peak, and I'm going to use my ruler and pencil, and then I'm going to take it back and cut them down. They're all going to be a different height as well. Now for the paint sticks, I'm going to cut them down. Those are going to be for the roof. Now they're all going to be different colors. I'm going to start off with the wasabi color green. The next color I'm going to be using is called Cloudiness. Now I'm going to use light yellow. Now for the little pieces that I cut for the roof, they're going to be the same colors. I'm going to alternate some of the colors. Now the last color I'm going to place down is a chocolate brown. Now these are for the roof. These are the paint sticks. I'm going to paint them the same color. Now I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper and just lightly sand over the top and around the sides. Now I'm going to use a brown marker and just create a little circle for the bird hole, and then I'll be using a brown paint to fill it in. It's not a perfect circle, but it'll do. Now I'm going to take some brown paint and fill in the circles on all four of the pieces. So those other paint sticks for the back to hold them in place, I already cut them down. Now I'm going to flip over those pieces and place the two pieces of paint sticks to hold the bird houses together. That makes sense. Now I'm going to place the little paint stick that I cut for the roof and place them on top. Now they're all going to have different colors placed on top. Now I'm going to place down the brown roof right on top of the green, and so forth. You get the idea. Now for the yellow one, I'm going to place down the green and blue on top. Now for the base, I did paint that brown. Now I'm going to place the birdhouse right on top. I'm just going to place a little glue at the bottom. So I'm going to be using some Dollar Tree moss. I'm going to place some at the bottom of the base. Now I wanted to add some greenery on the corners, one on each side. And these are from, I want to say, Hobby Lobby. Now I wanted to add something on top of the roof, so I'm going to take some of the straw from Halloween, and I believe I got that from Dollar Tree. Just going to place a few at the top. So now I cut a little piece of a skewer stick and painted them black for the perch for the birdhouse. I'm just going to glue them in front. Because I didn't have a bird or anything to place in front, I grabbed this little butterfly that I got from Dollar Tree. Just going to place it right on the yellow birdhouse. And that's it for this project. And look how cute it came out. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. See you real soon. Bye-bye.